from the Channel Studios in London with your international news around the world in 5.
The nays are 0. The 60-vote threshold having been achieved, the bill is passed.
The US Senate has passed a $2 trillion coronavirus aid bill that is the largest economic stimulus in US history. The vote was delayed by a last-minute row between Republican and Democratic senators over unemployed benefits. The plan includes direct payments of $1,200 to most American adults and aid to help small businesses pay workers. US coronavirus deaths are around the 1,000 mark, and there have been nearly 70,000 confirmed infections.
The COVID-19 pandemic has rapidly covered the globe.
The UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has called on the G20 to fund a stimulus package worth trillions of dollars for businesses, workers and households in developing countries. Leaders from the world's 20 major industrialized nations, including Emmanuel Macron and Vladimir Putin, all joined an extraordinary meeting earlier, done for the first time entirely via video link. Saudi Arabia's King Salman, who addressed the virtual meeting as the president of the G20, said the world's biggest economies must take firm measures on several fronts to combat the virus pandemic. A man accused of deadly attacks on mosques in the New Zealand city of Christchurch a year ago has pleaded guilty to 51 charges of murder. Brenton Tarrant also admitted the attempted murder of another 40 people and one terrorism charge. He had previously denied the charges and was due to go on trial in June. The gun attacks at 2 mosques sent shockwaves around the world. In the wake of the killings, New Zealand brought in stricter gun laws.
The entry of guilty pleas represents a very significant step towards bringing finality to this criminal proceeding. And I considered the need to take the opportunity to progress the matter was particularly acute, coming as it has at a time when the risk of further delay as a result of COVID-19 was looming as a realistic possibility.
Britain has made an emergency order of 10,000 ventilators designed at breakneck speed by bagless vacuum cleaner company Dyson. Ahead of an expected surge of cases that could overwhelm Britain's publicly funded health service, Prime Minister Boris Johnson made an urgent appeal to manufacturers 10 days ago to build ventilators to help keep patients alive. Billionaire founder James Dyson said he had drawn on the company's expertise in air movement, motors and power systems. A bakery in Dortmund has found a unique way of keeping their customers coming back during the coronavirus era, which has hurt many small businesses such as their own. Master baker Tim Kortum decided to put a comedic spin on the German toilet paper crisis by designing a cake that looks like a roll of toilet paper. The bakery reported a huge increase in sales as a result of the new product, but said unlike in the supermarkets, there was no chance of them running out of stock. And finally, Greek opera singers have joined in the campaign to encourage people to stay at home as the country battles the coronavirus infection. Tenors, sopranos, baritones and bass singers all performed from their kitchens, living rooms, gardens and even the shower in a video released by the Greek National Opera. Police said there have been close to 3,000 violations of the restrictions on movement since Monday nationwide. Greece currently has 821 cases of the virus and 22 fatalities.
And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.